Kelsey back with another video. This video is going to be a review today, and it's going to be of Star episode 14, season 2. So I hope you guys like it, and like, comment, subscribe, and also comment down below any parts of the episode I missed or you think were, highlights of the episode. And so here, the first part that we're going to talk about is how Cotton finds out she's a dad, but through the little boy's mom, she finds out that the little boy is expecting to meet his dad. And so Cotton's like, I don't really know what much to tell you. I was a boy, but now I transformed into a woman because I had a woman's mindset. And this is a little bit hard for me, finding out that I just have a kid. And so just as much as it's hard for him, it's hard for me. And she's like, well, can I see pictures of him? And the mom, is kind of hesitant. And she's like, well, if Cotton's thinking pretty much like, if you want me to get to know this kid, I'm going to have to know more about him and, know what he looks like and how I can connect with him and stuff like that. So they pretty much have this discussion, and it seems to get somewhere, but kind of doesn't, because she finally, there was a while where the mom didn't want her to see the little boy, and so I guess finally Cotton and then come up on an agreement where, they say, okay, the kid can stay with you for a weekend and see what you can do and kind of connect with him. And so the next point I wanted to talk about is how Maurice is asking favors from his ex-girlfriend to, do a couple shows to help promote the Midtown artists that were in the showcase, to get them out there so that Soundhouse will do this tour with them. And Soundhouse really wants to do the tour, but the only reason why they don't want to do the tour is because Noah's part of the tour, and he's had issues with tours before, so they think that, Noah being part of the tour is going to be a little bit of a liability to them, and they're not going to make enough money off sales and things of that sort because of what happened with the first tour. And so this girl does favors for Maurice. Little does Carlotta know, Carlotta doesn't know that this girl is Maurice's ex-girlfriend. And so they get together, and this is Natalie and which is the ex-girlfriend, and Maurice. They get together and they meet up, and they're, well, Maurice is like, well, I have these artists, I need you to do this favor, or, I kind of lose my job, so can you, help me out? And that's pretty much where they got to from there. It gets a little bit heated towards the end of the episode, and, feelings are hurt because, Carlotta and Maurice are a thing, and, Natalie and Maurice used to be a thing, so feelings get everybody gets kind of emotional between those three. And there's a part in the episode where they go to this college, I believe it was Florida A&M, and this girl sees Noah, and it's just some random girl that goes to the school and, DM'd Noah and thinks Noah's interested, and she clearly sees that, Alex and him are a thing, and Star clearly sees that Alex and him are a thing, and so this girl's all over him, flirting with him, grinding all on him and things, and, Alex is like, yo, chill, and the girl doesn't seem to get it, that, she's saying, yo, chill, because, I'm with him, so Star is like, Alex, she's not even worth it, but then in the same breath, she's like, this, B word, this girl is, all up on Noah, knowing Alex is clearly with him, and, trying to make a big deal out of it, because, as you know, Star makes a big deal out of everything, and she finally gave them, we see that she's kind of starting to be open to them being a couple, and so she's like, as a friend, let me just back her up and try and get this girl off of her man. And so then there's part of it comes to part of the episode, the next part that gets into the next part where I'm talking about. There's part of the episode where Take 3 is starting to do their performance at this college, because Natalie sets up, performances for them and says, do this small performance for them, get you guys some exposure so that you can, build from there and get more appearances and everything. And so Take 3 is doing their song, and all of a sudden their music cuts out. And Star has a feeling it's Andy. And everybody pretty much knows it's Andy, because Jackson is there, which is the guy that Star meets at the bar. And Jackson's like, yeah, I know, I think I saw him, pulling out the cord for the music, or talking to the guy to cut off the music while you guys were singing. And so Star gets mad because, Star gets mad about pretty much anything. Anything will get her in their feelings. And Star and Jackson go outside, and they decide to start slashing Andy's tires on his car. And so they slash one of the tires, and then Andy comes outside, and they slash the other tire, and they get into this big thing, tit for tat. And, Jackson's like trying to rile her up, and he's like, there's 2 tires on the other side if you want to slash those ones too. And so pretty much at the end of it, it's just this big tit for tat, and you guys got to see exactly what happened. I'm not going to go too much into what happens with the tit for tat. And eventually they come back from this Florida gig, and Maurice, Star, and Andy all have to sit down and have a talk in his office. And consequently, Maurice tells, Star to be careful because she's, Star, she's, broken. He knows her secret of the fact that she killed her mom. And, Andy consequently gets his internship taken away. And he knows he's going to get cut off with his parents. He's going to be in trouble, big trouble, getting his internship taken away. He's like, I need this internship. Can you please not do that to me? And Maurice is like, well, you acted like a complete jerk, and you embarrassed us, kind of, and you embarrassed the girls. So, I'm not going to give you a second chance. It's either, you lose the internship or you lose being an artist. So he's like, I don't want to lose being an artist. And so consequently, he ends up taking the, I'll lose the internship deal. So that's pretty much what I wanted to get into in terms of this episode. I didn't want to dive in too much, reveal too much for you guys. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen the episode by now, this review is a little overdue. So that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll be back for another video. Tree